I had two incentive structures on my bathroom door. The outside was basically metrics I can control, which ideally impact my life in the best way in the long term. These were how often I posted to the internet. Currently it's it's not 50k yet, it's 47k. These are the numbers of stock pictures, basically a subcategory of posts. Then basically how I plan to monetize, I assume that the cash flow of every piece of content in the long term I have online, this could be a stock picture, this could be a YouTube video, is 1 cent per year. That's, I think, a somewhat reasonable estimation. Then I also have books. The books I have read, not written, and then I also have views down there. But I don't think the views are that important because I cannot really control the views. And also, if I begin in the short term to optimize for views, I might basically sacrifice other metrics for it. So the thing I can control is the input, and the input is the number of videos. If I just 10x the number of videos I make, probably downstream metrics will also increase by some factor. On the inside now of my bathroom door, I currently have nothing. And the reason for this is that here I had quotes, which I now got rid of, such that I can put this here onto the inside. And this is now what I am trying to do. And so as I'm doing this, I might also make a couple of changes, but probably these changes I still can make after the fact. And this is now just basically the transfer. So I think, call this posts. I actually like the singular more because, well, the singular is just shorter. So I could therefore have a 4-letter word instead of the 5-letter word. But I now, again, I think we'll put this in the middle. I also thought about I posted, but this sounds a little bit too egotistical. It's like this other thing is more like a business. This is the number of posts. Whereas, well, I posted, it's like, okay, look what I did. Okay, now I have on the one side, I write this a little shorter. I already don't like the design of it. Did I write it differently? No. I actually have kind of developed a certain font for myself, which maybe I will now use, which is a little bit like a digital font. So on the right we had music, I guess. On the left I have notes. So I put the notes here. It doesn't sound better, it looks better. Notes, and here music. And then maybe I switch the middle also for the rectangular font. It just looks like a Casio clock. That's the kind of intention. This now is too much to the left. Yeah, well. Now, again, the logarithmic